Have you ever picked up your phone just to check one message, only to look up and realize an hour has passed? Today's youth live in the most distracted age in human history. But here's the good news. Mindfulness gives us a way to reclaim presence, focus, and peace. In the next 20 minutes, you'll discover how mindfulness can help you stay present in a world designed to scatter your attention. The psychology of why your brain gets pulled into distractions so easily. How mindfulness rewires your brain to handle stress and focus. Practical mindfulness tools you can use anywhere, at school, online, or with friends. A story that shows how even small practices can transform your life. What you're about to learn will change the way you see yourself, your attention, and the hidden strength of living fully in the present moment. Let's begin by understanding the challenge we're up against. Psychologists call it the attention economy. Social media, notifications, and endless content compete for your focus every second. Neuroscience shows that each ping of your phone triggers dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, training you to crave constant stimulation. But here's the paradox: the more you feed distraction, the harder it becomes to rest, focus, or simply enjoy being where you are. Youth today face record levels of anxiety, partly because the mind is rarely still. Mindfulness offers an antidote, a way to step off the treadmill of distraction. Mindfulness is not about emptying your mind or sitting still for hours. In psychology, it's defined as non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. Think of it like this: your attention is a sailboat, and distractions are shifting winds. Mindfulness doesn't stop the winds, it helps you steer with awareness. Through simple practices, you train your brain's prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for focus and self-control, to become stronger. Studies in neuroscience show that mindfulness reduces activity in the brain's default mode network, the part responsible for mind wandering. Less wandering, more presence. Meet Arjun, a 16-year-old student overwhelmed by exams and constant phone use. He couldn't study for more than 10 minutes without reaching for TikTok. His grades fell, and so did his confidence. A school counselor introduced him to a 2-minute mindfulness practice. Close your eyes, notice your breath, and bring attention back when the mind drifts. At first, he thought it was silly. But after a week, he noticed something: his urge to check his phone during study sessions started to shrink. Within months, he could focus for an hour at a time. Arjun didn't change the world around him, he changed how he related to it. That's the quiet power of mindfulness. Research in psychology and psychiatry reveals 3 key benefits: stress reduction. Mindfulness lowers cortisol levels, helping youth cope with academic and social pressures. Improved focus. Functional MRI studies show mindfulness strengthens the anterior cingulate cortex, a region tied to attention and decision-making. Emotional balance. Mindfulness increases activity in the hippocampus, supporting emotional regulation and resilience. The DSM-5 doesn't classify distraction as a disorder, but mindfulness has been shown to improve symptoms in related conditions like ADHD and anxiety. It's not about perfection, it's about training your brain, moment by moment. Chapter 5: Practical Mindfulness Tools for a Distracted World. Mindfulness practices you can start today. 1-minute breathing. Pause, close your eyes, and notice your breath for 60 seconds. A micro reset for your nervous system. Mindful transitions. Before switching tasks, like finishing homework and opening Instagram, pause for 3 breaths. Tech boundaries. Create phone-free zones, like at meals or before bed, to give your brain recovery time. Sensory check-in. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste. This grounds you instantly. Gratitude reflection. Before sleep, recall 1 thing you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts the brain toward positivity. These practices may sound simple, but practiced consistently, they rewire neural pathways toward calm and focus. Here's the compass we've set. Distraction is not your fault, it's how the modern world is designed. Mindfulness gives you back the wheel, training the brain to be present. Even small practices create real, measurable changes in psychology and neuroscience. Youth who practice mindfulness experience less stress, sharper focus, and greater emotional balance. What you're about to do isn't just about paying attention, it's about reclaiming your life moment by moment. So, which mindfulness practice will you try today? Share it in the comments, I'd love to know. And if you want more ways to navigate the inner seas of the mind, subscribe to Mindful Navigator. Remember, in a world designed to pull you away, mindfulness is your anchor. And with it, you can learn not just to drift, but to sail with presence.